she actually hired a hitman.
Yes.
What the heck?
Back when Michael was being set up for dealing, police later said that part of the reason they let him go that night was because they had a feeling that Dalia actually had something to do with it based on how she was acting as her husband was breaking down. She didn't care. She just sat there. There was no emotion. It was the next morning that Dalia lied to her husband and told him she was pregnant. And that same day that she told Michael she was pregnant, she texted her ex-boyfriend saying that she wanted to hook up with him and she missed him. So when she meets up with this ex-boyfriend, she asked him to pose as a lawyer to her new husband whom she hated, and tell him that in order for him to get off probation, he would need to move his house solely into his wife's name. So the ex-boyfriend called Michael, posed as a lawyer, told him exactly that, and Michael did it for his pregnant wife. And Dalia, after all this happened, never talked to that ex-boyfriend again. Dalia then contacted another ex-lover and asked him to hire a hitman to kill her current husband. Now that the house was in her name, she would be left the house and everything, but he needed to die. This new ex-lover said neither no or yes, but instead drove to the local police after meeting with Dalia and told them Dalia's intentions.
Whoa.
Hey, my ex-girlfriend just reached out to me and she asked me to hire a hitman. Police decide at this point in time that they would plant a camera in his car and have him meet back up with her and say yes. The supposed hitman was actually an undercover narcotics cop from the Boynton Police Department.
Hey.
We're staying in Paris.
All right, yeah.
Okay.
Dude, is he your husband or something? Boyfriend? Your husband? How long y'all been married? Just what you want. Sure you want to kill this dude?
Do we really have to?
All right.
You know, it's just, I'd rather be as less, whatever with you.
All right.
As you can tell from that audio, Dalia is very unwilling to really say any words that equal complete condemnation. Like, you can tell she doesn't want to actually say the words just in case. So you can tell she was a little suspicious.